Hello everyone, this is Blinn Esports. We are back. We are currently in the Map Hotel. I am your host, Dr. Evie, or Doc. Currently, Blinn is going against St. Edward's University. Sadly, due to time schedules, we haven't been able to show all the matches, but so far, Blinn is down by 2 rounds. But this could be the comeback of the century. So let's begin. Lando and his team, but with playing off already. Lando lands 1 kill, but gets eliminated. 2 deaths on Blinn, 2 deaths on Edward. Make that 3 on Blinn. Currently, they are holding down their corner pretty well, but don't have the objective advantage right now. If Blinn doesn't try to get me, but never mind, Blinn just has a small hold on OBJB. If they're able to keep that up for a bit, that should pretty well solidify their lead. Currently, they have the life advantage, only by 1, so 1 elimination shall even them out. Lando's getting into a gunfight, got ADS down. Mike goes down to Lando. But Deserve getting a nice hit. So far, Blinn is running their average hits, and Deserve up goes. Gets 1. Can get 2? Doesn't look like it, but who knows? Michael seems to be the new face on the team. Gets 1. Gets 2. Can get the 3rd. Can get the 3rd. A little too late for that. Deserve getting 1, but immediately getting refragged by Eons. Getting a sneaky little attack on his enemy. Ooh, and getting a nice little doorway. Deserve pops Ghost. Let's see if he can get anybody before it runs out. Doesn't look. That's 1. That's 2. But couldn't get the 3rd. Fresh. Getting him from below. They lost objective A, but they're holding down B as best as they can right now. And right behind, Vanity gets him. Ooh, Munch getting a nice drop shot. Hopefully Deserve can get shot. But if they really need to secure that area. They only got 12 seconds left. That's 1. They need to push real soon. Edwards has no more lives. Blinn still has life advantage too. Ooh, and a nice back. Lando getting killed, but Blinn wins the first round. If they are able to keep up this lead, it shall be an easy match for Blinn. We are now going from the defensive now onto the offensive. So far, same kits, don't see any swaps to like a sniper or so, which understandable, especially for this map's range. Looks away at the wrong time. Blinn already down 3 lives. Not a good lead. St. Edwards is definitely keeping up a good perimeter on their objectives. If I would, I would probably push maybe B right now due to it being the most available. But Munch going in, trying to get a pick on Fresh. I want to get out that right before it's too late. Secures the kill on Thresh at the cost of one of his teammates. Blinn is currently down 9 lives. You gotta capture B if they want to get further in the round. Just walking into targets. Lando's gotta make that rush. Ooh. Just a couple seconds, but doesn't look too good for Blinn. Eon's down, but we're getting capture on objective A. An unexpected kill from Eon. Probably a smart one, to be fair. Really only gotta worry about one duel. Fresh jumping into the gunfight, getting all of that. And that's a win for St. Edwards. Not looking amazing for Blinn, but not quite yet. If Blinn is able to keep that aggressive perimeter that they're known for, just circling around it, just ensuring no enemies really able to step foot, Blinn should have a pretty good advantage this next match. Blinn splits off into 2 teams, one going to A, one going to B. Thresh taking out Michael. And 2 down already on Blinn. Eons gets dropped by Deserve. Deserve picking up his rifle, but immediately gets killed by Fresh. Munch is close, but he doesn't really know it. Gotta be careful about that doorway. Not looking too great for Blinn. A lot smaller of a lead, but still a lead. Just not being able to swing those corners as well as they want. Just the enemy not where they desire them to be. Blinn's gonna make a run towards B, or at least get to the catwalks of it, to try to see if they can get elimination. Thresh has yet to die this match on a 10 enemy kill streak. He is a monster right now. It's not looking too hot for Blinn right now, but deserves seeing that sneaky little hold. Hopefully, if they have enough time, they'll be able to get a game. Just having that entire firing line down, Blinn could think about it. Blinn pushing through the exact same way and doesn't work. St. Edwards gets the win on that round. Blinn has to make a 2-round comeback, but even if they win this, they'll have to win 2 more matches, which isn't looking too good for them. But if they're able to pull this off, it'll be amazing, if you believe me. Blinn now on the offensive. Let's see what they'll Let's see what they got. Blinn immediately splitting off into two. The enemy team splitting off into two, but three of them splitting into A. Blinn immediately getting a refrag. Ooh, Deserve getting Thresh. And Munch getting a kill on Vanity, but gets killed by Eon. Deserve Gold held the angle too long. They figured out where he was. They're getting a whole lot of progress on A, but yep, getting pushed in. And keeping an eye on one of the entry plays. They're just too bad, but you gotta be really careful about that back way they're not on. Blinn almost has A. They just need to hold it for a few more seconds. And that's it. Okay. Now they just gotta push on to B, and if they're able to do that, it'll be an easy victory. Michael gets Eon, almost gets Battle, but gets dropped. Blinn is down by three lives. Focused on the ADS and got cracked by Vanity. Munch knows there's something, not exactly where. Gets killed by Eon. Almost all Edwards are just holding that one angle behind that. Blinn really needs to get a back route on if they want to try to get that entire firing line down. Edwards getting 3 in a row. Blinn only has 9 lives. Meanwhile, the enemy team has 16. Blinn doesn't make a strong comeback. It won't be good for them. Blinn has no more revives. Any choices are fine. It's all left to Munch. He pops Ghost. Let's see what he'll do with this. Thresh sees him and gets the kill. Blinn losing the match. Guess that's how the runs. At least Blinn lived a good fight from what we've seen. Tune in next week on Tuesday. We should probably have a new match up. And I hope to see a victory on that one. But this has been Dr. Evie signing off. Have a good night.